a while, these goats were way too afraid and not nimble enough to cross this 12 miles of volcanic rock. In the 80s, maybe they watched like a bunch of Schwarzenegger movies, and they're like, all right, I'm ready to do this. And maybe there's also a little bit of evolution. They had like 500 years to evolve. And so they do the 12-mile trek across the lava rock and get to the other side where the Galapagos tortoises are. And it is amazing. There's lush green grass and lush green plants for all of these goats to eat.
All the star trees that they can ever conceive of.
They're ready to eat, and they have a feast. And only a couple goats make it over.
Right.
But the thing is, you only need 3 or 4 goats to make more goats. Goats are getting down to business.
Procreating.
Goat creating. So those goats are getting it on. And those 3 or 4 goats turn into 100,000 goats.
Oh my God.
100,000 goats.
That's
by the
insane.
1990s.
Yeah,
insane. These Galapagos turtles are getting absolutely screwed.
Right, yeah.
Right? They are dying. The goats are eating all of their shit. You know when you're at the middle school lunch tables and that bully comes over?
Yeah. Give me a turkey sandwich, you
give me
idiot.
everything you need.
They're just bullying them.
So they eat all of this stuff, right? The ecosystem is dying. And so that's where we lead up to 2000, where you see these scientists that come in and are like, everything is dying. They realize they have to do something, one, to save the ecosystem, but more importantly, to save these 1,000-pound turtles, because they're the pride and joy of the Galapagos.
Who wouldn't be proud of a 1,000-pound monster turtle?
They put a conference together, the brightest tortoise minds coming together to figure out, how are we going to solve this issue? One of the first ideas is like, let's just move all these 100,000 goats to somewhere else.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. That's literally Patrick Starr's like, let's take the goats and move them somewhere else.
Eventually, there's like a general that like steps up and he's like, you know what we need? The full force of the military. We're gonna take every soldier, every machine gun, and go after them. So they created a plan called Project Isabella.
Okay, so that's a cute name.
It's because it's one of the names of the islands.
They could have named it Project Galapagos, first of all, or Project Goat Lapagos, the goat invasion.
They raised $10 million. And what that $10 million initially goes to is just soldiers patrolling the islands with submachine guns. And whenever they see a goat, they shoot it. In 1 year, they eliminate 90% of all of the goats.
How could it take a year to get this done? Like, I'm not a goat hunting expert by any means, but I imagine if me and my boys have some machine guns, we could pretty efficiently just decimate the goat population.
Bro, I think you're overestimating your goat accuracy.
My goat hunting abilities?
250,000 goats?
I have a gun.